Welcome to this presentation titled Weighless MD's Signature Weight Loss Programs, Determining Which One is Best. My name is Sherry Stoka, and I'm going to walk you through our three signature programs and really help you understand which program is going to be the best fit for you. I first like to always start out by saying weight loss is multifactorial. Most people understand this, but I think it's really important to remind people that it's not always just about these quicker weight loss programs. Yes, they are going to get you in a good, healthier metabolic state, but if there are other things that are out of balance, it must be addressed. So the lifestyle habits, the toxicities that we're exposed to, our hormonal imbalances, our mental health, nutrient deficiencies, and gut health, just to name the main ones. Our strategic weight loss programs do a number of things. The first thing is they burn the abnormal fat, or what we consider the stored fat or inflammatory fat. It is very resistant to being used for energy. Our programs will get you to become a fat burner. You will spare muscle mass, you will boost your metabolism, and we also provide products that will help support the liver, gallbladder, and kidneys during quick weight loss, because this is very important. We also will support your electrolyte imbalances during quick weight loss. Why our programs work so well is because they reset the hypothalamus, so your body will start to burn again that abnormal fat. You will not experience hunger or lack of energy because your calories are being obtained through your abnormal fat stores. This is a very important concept to understand. And if you have been through our programs before, you have heard me say it. Under normal circumstances, the body keeps going to this normal fat reserve and doesn't touch the resistant fat. So our programs will actually target that. Of course, diet adherence is key, because we have created these programs to work so well, and we have to create this strategic calorie deficit. So your body knows to go to that other fat stores, the other fat stores for the calories. Again, muscle is spared. Our programs have a hormone balancing effect. Some are better at that than others, which I will review. And the average weight loss in the 4 weeks is 15 to 25 pounds. So I'm going to talk about HCG, HCA Lean, and HC2. So which program is going to be best for you? So HCG stands for Human Chorionic Gonadotropin. This is a protein/pro-hormone that is administered by a subcutaneous injection. So we essentially give a small dose of HCG, and with a calorie deficit, it basically will alter the way your body uses energy or calories. Calories is just a form of energy. So again, we are changing the way your body is altering and using food, essentially. It was discovered in the 1950s, so it's been around forever. It's very safe and obviously very effective. What is important to note is that the FDA does not approve this for weight loss. So this is an off-label use, just like many medications that are out there. They are used for many different conditions. This is just another off-label use of the HCG. HCG is used in medicine for other things such as fertility, but the dosing is significantly higher than what we offer for the HCG weight loss program. HCG requires a prescription because we do get it from a pharmacy, and HCG is becoming more difficult to get a handle on because of changes that happened in March of 2020. That doesn't necessarily concern you as much, but you might see some changes as it relates to the availability of HCG and our ability to stock it and have access to it like we used to. Who is a good candidate? So a good candidate for HCG is someone who does not have a pre-medical history of blood clotting disorder or hormonal cancer. You must be motivated to follow a structured plan. You must be willing to do minimal exercise. So often people are a little surprised with the fact that we don't really push a lot of exercise during this program, but we do that because of, again, we want to make sure we're strategic in how your metabolism is, your metabolic pathways are working. You must be willing to do daily injections. You are a good candidate if you have hormone imbalances. So, women who are at age of like 40 to 55, 60, around that age range do really, really well with HCG because it does help balance the hormones. Men as well, it's when you look at overweight men, they do tend to have very low testosterone levels. And what we find is that the testosterone levels will start to normalize. So kind of think of that as you're making your decision. You must be motivated to lose weight fast. Some people, believe it or not, like to make smaller changes. They're fine with gradual weight loss. This is quick weight loss, and we developed this program so you could get the weight off very quickly and very safely. Who is not a good candidate for HCG? If you've had a history of blood clots or hormonal cancer, you are not a candidate for HCG. If you've had a recent surgery or an upcoming surgery, you are not a candidate. If you've had a recent diagnosis of high acuity, so it's something a little more severe or significant. If you're not willing to give up heavy exercise, if you are someone that travels frequently, this is going to be a little more difficult because of the injections and because they have to be kept cold, and taking injections on a plane sometimes can, the air in a plane and the air pressure can actually damage the injection. So kind of keep that in mind. If you are an insulin dependent diabetic, you will need closer monitoring for all of our programs. And it is not a contraindication for any of our programs. We just always like to make sure that we're well aware of the condition because we are monitoring you closer. So this is just a quick slide on supplements because the remaining two programs incorporate many different supplements. And I just wanted to make sure that that we only use products that follow good manufacturing practices. So this is very, very important to me as the owner of the business. I don't really sell anything to my patients that I wouldn't put into my body. And the supplement industry is massive, and there's a lot of terrible products out there. So I want you to know that everything that we concoct is of very high quality. These products are tested for heavy metal, pesticides, contaminants. They don't have any added additives, thickeners, or fillers. They're from credible and reputable companies, and they have the highest quality of raw materials. So the first program is HCA Lean. So as you can see here, it is composed of 3 different products: Weighless Lean, Weighless Thin, and Weighless HCA. So I'm going to talk briefly about the features and benefits of each of the products. And this, again, will help you understand a little bit more of how these products not only work individually, but they were really concocted to work synergistically. So HCA blocks the conversion of carbohydrates to fat. It will help decrease cravings for sugars and carbohydrates. And again, it has a unique ingredient combination that's going to help with a number of things. So you can see the key ingredient, hydroxycitric acid, is from Garcinia cambogia. So this extract actually blocks the enzyme which converts carbs to fat. So that's essentially what's happening in this product. It also has chromium, which is awesome for insulin resistance because it's going to basically improve insulin function and help regulate blood sugars. Weighless Thin is our sublingual spray, and this is a product that's going to accelerate the oxidation of fats for ATP or energy. It's going to promote lean muscle mass, increase energy and endurance. So it's awesome for athletes. It's going to help reduce appetite and cravings. The key ingredients are acetyl L-carnitine, choline, and acetal. So these are so crucial to not only the mobilization of fats, but also help support really kind of cleansing the liver. L-arginine, leucine, and methionine, again, amino acids, crucial to fat burn. Vitamin B12, which is awesome for energy, and then folic acid, which is also for, crucial for the energies, the methylation cycle that is needed for DNA replication and all basically just human life, basically. So the next product we're going to talk about is Weighless Lean. And forskolin is one of the key ingredients in there, and that activates the fat-burning enzymes called hormone-sensitive lipase. And again, this product has acetyl L-carnitine as well, and this is going to facilitate the transport of fatty acids through the cell wall and into the mitochondria. You're going to hear more about the mitochondria. The mitochondria is in every cell of the human body, and it essentially is the energy producer. It's like the furnace. So anytime you can move things into the mitochondria, that's a good thing because it's going to be burned very quickly for energy. Some key ingredients, as I just mentioned, the carnitine, forskolin, and dexapanthenol, which is B5. Who is a good candidate for HCA Lean? A good candidate is someone who doesn't qualify for HCG or chooses not to do the injections. So someone who can comply with a supplement regimen, because you will be taking the supplements before meals. Someone who can take medium-sized capsules. Not everyone can swallow capsules very easily. And again, following the structured plan is very important. Who is not a candidate for HCA Lean? Anyone who has a shellfish allergy, anyone who has a methylation mutation, which if you have not heard of that, you likely have not been tested for it, and we can talk further about that. If you have a history of not tolerating just over-the-counter multivitamins, and just to give you a quick reason for that, it's typically because there is some type of methylation, and it has to do with the folic acid. So again, this is just something to keep in mind, because people that have issues with multivitamins, usually they know who they are. And it, again, will and can warrant a conversation with us. Anyone who's insulin dependent, again, must be monitored closely. HC2 is our newest program. It is hot off the press. We are very, very excited about this program. So essentially it does contain 3 different products that I am going to discuss in more detail. So one of the products is called Detox Fuel. And this product basically supports phase 1 and phase 2 of liver detoxification. This is so important because when you're going on a quick weight loss program, you are going to be mobilizing and releasing fat. And, fat is really the storage place for a lot of toxins. So when you start breaking down and mobilizing fats, the toxins will go into circulation. And so you really need to support your liver, gallbladder, all of your detox pathways in order to feel optimal during this. So again, it's going to help with removing the toxins from the fat, and it's going to cleanse the liver for optimal metabolism. HC2 drops. So this is obviously a liquid, and this particular product is going to provide a synergistic blend of ingredients that have been shown time after time to dramatically support a healthy body composition. Some key ingredients are African mango extract, maca, niacin. It has a special amino acid blend and select ingredients to support optimal metabolic management. Mini Lights is our electrolyte product. So this formula contains highly absorbable minerals in a balanced ratios, basically designed to prevent competition between minerals for absorption. This is, again, so important because we all just take in certain nutrients, certain electrolytes, and you don't know if you're getting the right ratio of it. You don't know if it's competing with others. And this basically this product has essentially done all of that for you. So it's going to really support that electrolyte balance in the body. Who is a good candidate for HC2? So anyone who does not qualify for HCG or HCA Lean. So this does not mean that this is the third choice. It's just that HC2 does not have any contraindications. HCG does have contraindications. It has the history of hormonal cancer and blood clots. HCA has shellfish allergy. So HC2 does not have any contraindications. You are a good candidate if you are somebody who really needs good detoxification support. So if you have been told that you have elevated liver enzymes or fatty liver, if you have gallbladder issues, this is going to be an ideal program for you. If you desire a slightly more liberalized diet, most of the diets are going to be very structured, but we are going to be liberalizing this one just a little bit more. Again, it doesn't have any contraindications, and we are always cautioned with insulin-dependent diabetics. So these programs are 100% online. And so if you are a patient who has, if you are a member of our 365, which is more of our long-term programs, then we really encourage you to get the integrated scale. This is going to help in so many levels. It's going to improve accountability and tracking because it's integrated with us. We can see everything that you're doing. It's going to measure not only your weight, but your body fat, visceral fat and muscle mass, and water weight. And this can be purchased through Amazon on our website. So just a summary, these are 30-day programs. And with that comes a 30-day post-program maintenance program. The average weight loss in the 30 days is 15 to 25 pounds. Again, you have the optional integrated scale, and these are 100% online. So if you do live far or somebody, you have family members that live in another state, we can absolutely send products out. What we can't do is we cannot send HCG, but we can absolutely send the programs that include our supplements. This is just a snapshot of what our app looks like. All of our programs are supported through our app, and this has made it very interactive and very helpful for all of our patients. That is it. Thank you very much for your time. Hopefully that was helpful in helping you determine which program is best for you. If you still have questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Thank you.